إذ تلقونه بألسنتكم وتقولون بأفواهكم ما ليس لكم به علم وتحسبونه هينا وهو عند الله عظيم.
So let's start off by stating the age of Aisha radiallahu anha when she got married. Bearing in mind this is 1,400 years ago. Aisha radiallahu anha was 6 years old when she was engaged to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet consummated the marriage when she was 9 years old. Before Aisha radiallahu anha was engaged to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she was actually engaged to someone called Jubair ibn Mut'im. Now this gives us some evidence to suggest that it was quite normal for people at that time to get married at such a young age, and it wasn't anything that was just unique to the Prophet ﷺ. Furthermore, we know at that time the Quraysh hated the Prophet ﷺ. They fabricated lies, did everything to portray him as a liar, but we don't see them criticize his marriage to Aisha radiallahu anha, and this would have been a perfect opportunity for them to do so, but they didn't, which again gives us some more evidence to suggest it was quite normal for that time. Now we move on to other religions and marriages within there. So we find out from Christianity, after some analysis done by the Catholic Encyclopedia, Mary was between the ages of 12 to 14 when she was married to Joseph, who was 90, and also some analysis done by Discover from thetruth.com, it states that Isaac married Rebecca when she could have been between 3 to 10 years old. References are there, please check it out. Furthermore, in Hinduism, we see the Hindu god Krishna married Rukmini at the age of 8, and this is in one of the scriptures, which is listed here as well. And in more recent times, we come to Sikhism. One of the gurus married a 12-year-old girl, and again, you can see the references there and check it out yourself. Now, if we dive into more recent times, so we're talking about the 1300s now, we find during the medieval times, we see a lady, Margaret, who was first married when she was just 12 years old, and apparently another marriage happened when she was also 1, without her consent of course, but key note to take here is Margaret was 12 when she married a 24-year-old, and secondly we see at the bottom Isabella was 6 years old when Richard married her at 29 years old. In recent times in the US, in a state called New Hampshire, the legal marriage for girls was 13 years old, and this only had changed recently. We're talking 2019 here. So, to summarize, we've provided some evidence to suggest that it was a custom practiced amongst the Arabs to marry at such a young age. We've also shown young age marriages within other scriptures, other religions, and we've also proven it in recent times that young marriages took place. So, before you point fingers at Islam, look at your own doorstep.